Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is on your screen right now. I got 23 minutes, less than that, so let's go quickly. I'm not auditing the Yashiro run, by the way. I'll do that later. I'll pick up the pieces later. I haven't been updating the sticky note. We got like one additional run, but I haven't been updating the sticky note. I'm gonna have to work backwards. It's gonna be great. Oh, look, it's Hunted by the Cult, huh? Hunted by the Cult, Katu Rufu, and then random everything. Oh, I would have loved to play this run, Miku. I'm so sorry. Any Miku run that you lose out on is just such a sad day of affairs. But we're on the festival, the Arc right now, in which we have to do this. Jared, it's 3 a.m. I have to do this. I don't even remember the guy's name was Jared. I'm just remembering the, whatchamacallit. It's the cat video. It's 3 a.m. I gotta do this. So you just bounce around the house at the speed of sound, knocking over everything you possibly can to be as loud as possible. Climb onto bed, look the owner in the eyes, and just the screams of the damned. It was Hunted by the Cult. Thank God for that. We've at least got something easy there. But it's Katu Rufu as well, which is not good, by the way. I'm not a fan of Katu Rufu on a character who kind of has issues with Doom, because he's a bad character, so all of the downsides or negatives of the game are a little bit harder on him. But do you ever have that, whatchamacallit? You ever have that feeling of being, like, really giddy and excited about something? Because that's been me the last couple of days, and while I've been absolutely fucking exhausted because I've been really excited about it, so I haven't been able to sleep, I'm not, like, tired, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not dead tired to where it's like, I feel like if I close my eyes, I would die. If I close my eyes, I probably will die, but, you know, we can just blink as quickly as possible and then hope that we're not looking at the clock when we do, so that when we blink, it's like a few hours pass with nary a notice. So we've got second enemy guaranteed, second mystery maybe, no dexterity, and Takashi. So dexterity, you know, unfortunate, because we're playing Yashiro. He actually does get +1 dexterity if we play the game properly. But, you know, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit worried about the one and only, Billy Shears. No, the one and only, the fact that we basically have access to a small candle and a ritual dagger, and then a fucking wrench and a blashlight. I was, you know, B. It's the letter B. Laugh. It's funny. Why did I make myself chuckle with that? God damn it. But yeah, no, we're gonna have to go a little bit faster though, because I do have, like, I got less than 20 minutes now. But we can at least still do this. It's all perks, so I mean, this will work. This will work. This will work. Absolutely gobsmacked. It's not the Emmerdale that I had in mind, but it's the Emmerdale that you deserve right now, which I think that's a positive thing. But yeah, no, I've got something potentially pretty fun on the horizons, and you know, I've been like trying to fall asleep lately, but I'm like, oh, that's gonna be so exciting, and then I look at the clock and it's like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. I've been lying in bed for 4 hours. But anyways, yeah, no, we're just gaming, we're just balling. I think we should we take this? I think we should take this, right? Especially because Doom is involved here. We miss out on your own, but we're on all perks, so it doesn't matter. So this actually works perfectly. Thank you so much. Fearful, absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan. Where's the Doomed location? The forest? That's probably a pretty big deal. The school is also doomed. We'll throw it on the forest for now, which might be a mistake. I'm actually not really paying attention to to how it's gonna work. We got lucky there. So we have a few items that we could sell. Did we get lucky here? No, we did not. Okay. So we have a few items that we can sell in case things have gone horribly wrong, but currently we just need to see. That's great. Like, I would love to buy that if I could. We just need to see a weapon. That's... The thing that's really sad about this is this might be the only chance we have at getting a good weapon, and we're gonna regret passing this up, but I want to see the small candle. I would like to see the small candle. I almost re-rolled. Completely and utterly based. Doable, wonderful weapon. Thank you so much. I appreciate your hard work. We don't even have to sell anything. I'm so happy. We're so back. Well, I mean, I was happy anyways. Like, I'm very excited. Now, here's the thing, though, and I've tempered my expectations accordingly. The chances of it happening are, like, decently slim, because there's a suitable amount of RNG going on. There's quite a bit of RNG going on, but if I get lucky, if it all lines up, it involves a lottery. Some of you may know, and some of you may know immediately. But it basically involves a lottery where you have to... It's basically the same thing as how I got my graphics card, right? Like, I had to enter the new egg lottery, and, like, I think it was, like, every week? Was it every day or every week? I don't remember. But it was, like, you had to enter the new egg lottery, and you had to indicate what you wanted to buy. And then, if you got really lucky, if you won the lottery, you could buy the thing. You would be given, like, a day-long period of time where you could buy the thing without it being sold out from under you. They would reserve one for you. You could buy it. And so I reserved the 6900 XT, and it is a... it's a fucking garbage graphics card. I regret going AMD every day, but here's the thing. I will always appreciate it. Even though I hate it, I will always appreciate it. You want to know why? It's very simple. Because it works sometimes. And what it does is, like, I was very okay, I'm gonna say I was very unfortunate, but, you know, it's very important to specify that I was very fortunate, and that there was more fortune involved, and luck involved, and more things to feel grateful about than to feel ungrateful about, okay? So I do want to specify that, but what I mean was, I was very unlucky when I started building my computer, because when I started building my computer, it was during, like, the global parts shortage. We're buying or building a computer or electronic device was basically just really, really difficult. I feel like we've all memory hold that because we don't ever want to think about it again. Because, like, if you want to buy something right now, you just go out and fucking buy it, right? Like, if you are, like, trying to get a computer, you can just buy a computer. But for, like, what was it, like a year and a half, you tried to buy a computer part, and it was, like, the most painful, teeth-extracting process possible. And it speaks to how difficult it was that they had to hold fucking lotteries. And I was one of the few people that would settle for Team Red, and it is settling for Team Red. But, 2 sanity, by the way? Nah, because that's Doom, too. For 1 extra... Actually, no, it would be more Doom to fight that guy, and we would lose health as well, so absolutely not. But, and that's with Kana Shield, But, wait, hold on. Do we already have Insomnia? No, we don't. Our body really doesn't need it. But we're gonna do this anyway. -3 is so bad. It's so bad. Oh, we had to go to the school twice. That's a little bit of a bummer. But that's okay. We should be relatively okay. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Chief. That's gonna be a no for me. Second enemy stalker girl, right there. And honestly, I wish we didn't have all perks, because then we could kill Kana without really, like, having any, like, existential crisis about this. But, you know, just throw the burn notes in the fucking suitcase. You know, Kana's not having a medical emergency. Get me out of here. We're in hell. We're in hell. This is, like, a very bad way for this to go. But what was I gonna say? So it, like, yeah, so when I was getting my computer, it was in, like, the point in time where getting a computer was extremely difficult. So the fact that I was able to actually, like, you know, make it happen and get a computer, I'm, like, infinitely grateful for. But in, like, 3 or 4 years, 5 years, when I'm upgrading this computer, I will probably, like, take... Actually, I don't even know. Like, would I just build a new computer in 4 or 5 years? Because I built this computer back in, like, 2020, like, 2019. Actually, I don't even remember when I built this computer. But it would have been like mid or late 2020 or like 2021, because COVID started at around like mid 2020. Yeah, no, I haven't had this computer for very long, and so if I were to upgrade it, I would just swap the graphics card out. I would just take I would take the 6900 XT, and then I would just put it to the side, and then I would get an NVIDIA graphics card, because you know, that's just the sensible thing to do. Really, it is. If AMD doesn't want me to say that, then they should make a better product. But yeah, no, it's, whatchamacallit. I'm infinitely grateful for it. Like, I'm infinitely grateful that I have this graphics card. It's just that, like, yeah, no, absolutely not. I would not recommend it to anyone. Except if you have, like, a very specific use case scenario. We can take the Doom, that's fine. Government conspiracy. School's doomed. We need to go to the school twice for EXP. Do I care about this? Actually, no. I don't. I think we're okay with just balling. But what if we die, right? What if we die? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the monument, it's gonna be stamina, and we're gonna be happy. We're gonna go to the monument, and it's gonna be stamina, and I'm gonna be happy. There we go. And then we go rest here. And look at that. And then we're gonna go back, and it's gonna be stamina, and I'm gonna be happy. And then we're gonna rest again, and we're gonna feel great about this being stamina. Okay, go to hell. Go to hell, absolutely go to hell. And I think we ended up with more Doom than we started with, so that's great. And also the same amount of sanity, so that's cool. I'll just stack more Doom on top of that as a treat. Yeah, we'll do a little. It's too risky. This might surprise you, but I'd be absolutely okay with losing stamina right now. I would absolutely be okay with losing stamina right now. But yeah, no, so I was, it's a similar situation to that. Woo! Our chances of winning this game just went up drastically. But yeah, no, it's a similar situation like that, where I have to enter the lottery in order to buy something, and then if I win that lottery, then I will be able to purchase something that I'm very excited about. Now, it's not as easy as that. It's a little bit more difficult, so I will say, you know, it's important to temper the expectations. But the idea itself is exciting enough to the point where I'm like, if it happens, I'm going to be happy. If that makes sense. Take him down to 16, and then we can do 12 damage, maybe. No. Now we're gonna cook. Now this is cooking, okay? 92% chance we take 1 sanity damage, goes into desperation mode. Weak as well, okay, okay. We're just doing a little casual 16, my mistake. I was not playing that properly at all. But it's okay, we're balling. We're gonna go up to... Oh my god, we get 1 Doom every combat encounter because of this motherfucking combo. Look at this, I'm getting fucking owned. Every enemy is 1 Doom guaranteed. That's crazy. Stalker Girl second enemy, by the way. Botany second mystery. We're going to hell? Oh my god. Look at that shit, that's crazy. Now, wait, why didn't we get any Doom there? Because we got -1 Doom from the Hunting Cultist, but why didn't the Doom go up by, like, 2, right? It would have gone up by 2? I don't know. Oh boy, more stamina, huh? I'm a big fan. I mean, we gotta do this. Like, what do you want me to do? We gotta make our stats better. Our stats are bad. Oh. Hey, we didn't have, like, a Fear Festival, right? Or anything like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're just in hell, right? Like, I think we're just in, like, hell. Like, not a household hell, but... You know, we gotta go to the forest. We gotta go to the forest twice. Let's just go ahead and do this now. We never have to go to the forest from the... Okay. Okay, and you know what? That's gonna be your episode for today. I do apologize. You got 2 Yashiro runs yesterday. So you're gonna have to forgive me that this episode of the Yashiro arc is a little shorter, but I do have like 8 minutes before I have to go raid. And also I think it was an okay episode. Sometimes they're just a little short as like a little treat, you know? But anyways, thank you for watching. My name is Webweaver. Wish me luck on the lottery. I have no idea when the lottery's actually going off though. So I have no idea when I need to actually enter it. And the lottery's free to enter, it's just that if you win the lottery, you get the chance to buy the thing. And if you don't win the lottery, then get fucked. But yeah, no, hopefully hopefully all that goes swimmingly. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Webweaver. I'll see you on the next episode of whatever you decide to watch next. And also, if you're like, oh, Web, the daily episode's so short. Hey, there's a pseudo regalia today. You can go watch that.